back everyone for some more of my Bayern Munich career mode here on FIFA 21. And this will be the final episode before the January chance window. And I will be starting things off by playing this DFB-Pokal game against Fortuna Düsseldorf. And that will be the only game I play, and I'll be simming all the remaining games here in the month of December. And then at Christmas time, I'll be giving you guys the halfway point stats and where our team is at, like I usually do at this point during all my career modes. But before I continue on, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. So without further ado, I'm going to switch to my second team here. I don't know, in my opinion, Dusseldorf's always had sharp kits. I've really liked their kits a lot. Oh, wait a minute, this is 8:30 p.m. I don't really care if it's foggy. Now, if it's during the day, then that'd be a different story, but... But yeah, this is not really gonna be a whole heck of a lot of gameplay. Like I said, this will be the only game that I actually play. Because I've already, which you guys already know from watching this, I'm simming every single Bundesliga match, which as you can see, Arvin Apia is our featured player right here. Not only am I going to sim every single Bundesliga match, but I will be simming the match against Almeria since ourselves and them are both going to be going into the knockout stage of the Champions League. But here's yet another home game. Let's see if we can even get 25 home games this season. We have not tasted defeat yet at home, so technically our objective is still alive. And we only have 2 more games, so we need to hope that at least one of them is at home. As we are underway here, I need to keep telling myself that I'm white and not red. Because typically Bayern wear red kits, so... As Milik opens up the scoring. Both putting good pressure on these Dusseldorf defenders. It's kind of a weird sweaty goal, but I'll take it. That is Mahmoud Dahoud. I'm actually really glad I signed him because he's been solid for me so far in this Bayern Munich campaign that we've been having, so... I am glad I decided to sign him from Juventus. And I think he plays for Brighton in real life, if I'm not mistaken. As Gnabry gets on the goal-scoring action. And that should be enough to see off Dusseldorf here in the DFB-Pokal. And it is, Gnabry does get a yellow card, but we do keep the clean sheet. Chalk that one up as a clean sheet for Handanovic. You can see the other fixtures. Leipzig, Leverkusen advance, and Union Berlin advance as well. We don't have to worry about facing Bayern Munich because we are Bayern Munich. We're going to switch to our first team here, and we are going to be simming ahead to this match against Werder Bremen. And we have the Klassiker at Signal Iduna Park. That should be rather exciting. I'll be putting my first team up for that. Not really interested in my youth academy, if I'm being honest. I've already done my objective for the youth academy. The one where it takes 2 seasons, I'm not worried about, because at the end of this season, I'm going to be moving on to the Premier League. But we are 1 point ahead of Borussia Dortmund. This is a home game. Our objective is on the line here. And Lukaku could have won it at the hour mark, but we do have to settle for a draw. And then I'm going to switch back to my second team. We'll be playing against Almeria. Our first team here in this Journeyman career mode. Kimmich, I'm proud of you. And then I'll be simming the final 3 games with my first team. But we are traveling to Spain for this final Champions League group stage match against Almeria. As you can see, ourselves and them are already through to the knockout stage. And I'm just going to say this right now. How much you want to bet me in the round of 16 we draw against Juventus? I'm telling you, I'm having that gut feeling right now that we're going to be getting Juventus. Oh, I think I put my first team up by accident. Oops. Yeah, I think I put my first team up by accident. Yeah, I didn't mean to put my first team up there. I meant to put my second team up there. I'll put my second team in the match against Borussia Dortmund. That's a big L. And we will be finding out in this video who we'll be facing in the Champions League. But anyway, we are going to go ahead. These next 2 games I got to play with my home side. See if we can get a victory here. We dropped points against Werder Bremen. And we do beat them. Brent got a straight red for them, but Coleman ended up getting a goal 10 minutes in to secure all 3 points. A huge win in regards to the Bundesliga title match. Or should I Bundesliga title race, I should say. Gnabry needs more games. Which I really should be giving him more games. You know, I think I'm actually going to have him start over Coleman. That way he won't. Of course, Coleman's going to start complaining, but I can't have Gnabry upset. We'll be doing our first team one more time, and then we'll be doing our second team here against Augsburg. And then look, Coleman's starting it. He's like, I hope I'm not going to just be on the bench. I can't make everybody happy. That's the only bad thing about having so many good players on my team, is that I can't make everybody happy, unfortunately. But here we are. We are up against Cologne, who are in the 4th position in the Bundesliga. They're having a very impressive season. You can see Miggy playing behind Vlahovic, a good signing. They got Ozcan, Verstrada, El Yunusi, Karabakh they got in there. Bastions, Sergio Rico. This team is no joke. And we get yet another win. Miggy ends up getting a yellow for them. Gnabry and Rodrigo end up getting goals for us. Leverkusen drop points, which is good news for us. Coman probably came off the bench, which I didn't even notice that, to be honest. Because he's like, I felt like I probably could have contributed more. Gotta tell him not to blame himself. He's happy that we got to play him. But one last game here against Augsburg, and then we are going to go ahead and sim to Christmas Day. And I'm not even going to switch it this time. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm honestly surprised not more of my second team is complaining about lack of game time, but we're going to go ahead and quick sim this. Hopefully we can walk away with all 3 points. And we don't. Jensen ends up getting the equalizer for them 4 minutes from time. Dahoud and Faber are scoring for us, so more points dropped. We should still be on top of the table, though. That win against Dortmund at the beginning of December was huge for us, and Dortmund have yet a game to play, but even if they win, we're still going to be on top of Bundesliga by Christmas, so... Actually, let me save. We're going to sim ahead. And we'll take a look at the Bundesliga table, and we'll take a look at the Champions League, DFB-Pokal, stats. We're going to look at the Zweite Bundesliga and Dritte Liga. Oh. Okay, Frank Faber. I don't want to lose him. Because he's my backup left back. We're gonna negotiate. Shouldn't take too long. We're gonna go ahead and accept. No, I do want an extension. I want at least 1 year. That's the whole point of me renewing his contract, is so I can get him 1 more year. Well, I'm gonna be leaving after this year, but 90. Give him a little bit of cheddar. Why not? I know that's overpaying, but at the same time, I mean, whatever. But here we are. We are halfway through the season. Dortmund did win their games, so they are only 3 points behind us. Leverkusen is a distant third. But we are undefeated so far this season. We did get to 3 draws, but we have 14 wins. Dortmund have 14 wins, but they have 3 losses, so... But Leverkusen and Cologne round out the top 4. Both Berlin teams, the capital clubs, are sitting in Europa League spots. Leipzig in 7th. Frankfurt in 10th. Paderborn, no surprise, they're in the bottom alongside Werder Bremen with Mainz in the promotion relegation playoff. DFB-Pokal, let's see who we are up against. We are against Union Berlin in the quarterfinals. Dortmund takes on Frankfurt. Werder Bremen takes on Leverkusen, and Augsburg takes on Leipzig. Okay. Super Cup, of course, was won by us at the beginning of the season. The UEFA Super Cup was won by our former club, Piemonte Calcio, against Tottenham. Here it is. I can. How much you bet? I'm telling you right now, we're gonna draw against Juventus. Watch. No, we got PSV. And Maria got Piemonte Calcio, aka Juventus. So both my former clubs facing off against each other in the round of 16. I'm gonna keep my close eye on that one. But we got possibly, well, other than Hoffenheim, No disrespect to them, but we probably got the best draw we could have asked for here. Oh, I didn't want Europa League. I don't care about Europa League. We're not in that competition. Take a look at stats. Sane is tied with Amiri on top of the Bundesliga. Now, mind you, I have not played one Bundesliga match this season, so this is all on them. I had no interference with this whatsoever. Bailey, top assists. Hugo Lloris with the most clean sheets. Don't really care about yellow cards or red cards, to be honest. DFB-Pokal, Cadiz and Schick with the most goals. Okay, let's see, Nabry the most goals for us with 2. De Hood with 2 assists, 1 behind De Jong and Iñaki Williams. Clean sheets, Handanovic with 1. Fructal for Bayern Munich 2 got 1. Champions League leading goal scorer Ousmane Dembele now plays for PSG. Milik is our top goal scorer with 5. Milik and Nabry each with 2 assists. Handanovic with 3 clean sheets, 1 behind Oblak in that category. Okay, let's take a look at the other 2 German divisions. Let's see, Stuttgart and Hamburg pretty much running away with a 2 automatic promotion spot. Dusseldorf, the team that we played earlier in this episode, is in the promotion relegation spot. They would be taking on... Who did I say they would take? I think... I can't believe I already forgot who the third from bottom team was already. But whoever it is, they'll be taking them on. Oh, my memory is bad. I'll have to look one more time just to remember who I said was third from bottom. And then Bayern Munich 2, looks like they're going to be, well, it's actually a pretty tight table between themselves. Jan Regensburg, Dynamo Dresden, even Wien Wiesbaden. Let me look again. I can't believe I already forgot who the third from bottom was. God, my memory is bad, and that scares me. Oh, Mainz. Okay. Yeah, I scare myself sometimes by how quickly I forget things anymore. But you can see we still have 143 million in the budget, though I am gonna kind of... As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Because I want to make sure I have more than enough wage budget. There we go. We have more like 135. We have 14 out of 25 home matches without defeat so far this season, which means we need to play 11 more home matches, which we have either 8 or 9 more in the Bundesliga. So we could actually, assuming that we don't lose at home, we could yet get that objective. But you can see short-term youth, we've already done that. We already signed 1 veteran player. We're well on our way to winning the league title. We're staying within, we're staying under 15%. Though that's probably changed because... If there is one player that I do plan on changing, believe it or not, I know this is going to anger some Bayern Munich fans, but I might be looking to bring in another goalkeeper. Rolando Aarons, the former Newcastle player, going to Newell's Old Boys, Messi's old club. There you can see all the players that are on loan. And what I'm going to do when the season's over, I'm going to recall all these guys on loan. That way, whoever I go to next, if these guys glitched and got higher potentials, I could actually consider bringing them in on a transfer to whatever team I take over in my final season. You see, take a look at our first and second teams. So, hey, Handanovic is down to an 80. Let's see who's scoring the most goals for us. I have a feeling it's Sane. And it is 12 and 7 through 17. Very good campaign for him so far. Milik right behind him, 10 and 3. Serge Gnabry, 7 and 6 through 17. Llorente, 6 and 6 through 17. Lukaku, 5 and 20. I have decided that I am going to go ahead and keep him. I do like his rating, even though I don't really... I've only played with him once, but he really didn't do all that bad, so it would not be right for me to move him on when he is performing rather decently for me. And if there's anybody else that you want to look at, you can go ahead and just pause the video. Milero, 2 and 2 through 9 from the bench. That's rather impressive for a center mid. Süle with a goal. Tyson with the 1 appearance in the DFB-Pokal. I might actually look to recall Newble. I might do that. I'm surprised Paulista hasn't dropped an overall yet. I'm kind of glad he hasn't. But yeah, Handanovic has already dropped by 3, so he's going to continue to plummet. I think I am going to recall Newble. And Neuer, he's already dropped by 1, and let me see. Let me see how quickly he's going to drop to an 85. 12 weeks. Do I stick with Neuer or do I go with a different goalkeeper? I kind of want to go. If I'm being honest with you guys, I'm honestly thinking of bringing in Wojciech Szczesny from Juventus as my new starting goalkeeper instead of Neuer. I know this guy's a club legend, but I can't have a goalkeeper that's going to be dropping an overall when we're going to be getting deeper into the business end of the season. I have to start thinking about what it's going to take to win the Champions League at this point. And of course, if there's anybody in particular that you want to look at, you can go ahead and just pause the video. I'm not even really worried about development plans at this point because if there's anybody here that I mean, this team's awesome as it is. I really don't need them to grow anymore, but if there's anybody, whatever team I take over next season, if there's anybody here I want to buy, I don't really want them to grow too much or else I won't be able to afford them. Llorente will probably reach an 86 by the end of the season. I still don't know what to feel about Appia. Appia, I don't know. But yeah, that is a look at our team here at the halfway point. Let me just see real quick. I'm curious. We already saw who Almeria brought in, but I kind of want to see who Juventus brought in. Okay, they got Rui Silva. So Buffon must have retired or got sold or something. Did they bring in anybody? They still got Witzel. Peter Gonzalez they got from us. They brought in Kieran Tierney. Why did they need 5 left backs? They got Nagnon, which is interesting. They really didn't do a whole lot. They brought in this Peters guy, which he was from, well, they didn't bring him in, he was part of the youth squad. But yeah, they really didn't make all that interesting of transfers. But I am going to go ahead and stop the video here. And next time I see you guys, we will be at the next game, which will be here against Mainz, which is third from bottom. If the season ended today, they would be up against Dusseldorf in the promotion relegation playoff. We'll be simming that game as well as a Wolfsburg game. Then we'll be playing this home match against Union Berlin. And then we should be able to get at least the first leg of the PSV round of 16 tie-in. So that will be the next episode. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.